Most dangerous SCPs explained in 10 minutes.
SCP-096. SCP-096, known as the Shy Guy, is one of the most recognizable SCPs.
Wait, isn't that the SCP? Forget that. I might be wrong.
This introvert lad is a highly dangerous Euclid-class entity contained by the SCP Foundation. It appears as a gaunt, bald, tall human with long arms and a disproportionately
Wait, how tall? You're saying tall, but how tall is this guy? Come on.
long Wojak jaw. SCP-096 otherwise remains calm, typically weeping in a fetal position like its ex-partner dumped them. If anyone sees its horrific face, directly, in a photo, or on video, it enters a rage mode. It attacks after
In a photo and a video? How does that even work? Like, explain to me, how does this work? Like, say this guy is in America and I'm watching this here in Russia, for example, or any country, like the furthest from America. If I watch this guy in a photo and a video, he's gonna come after me. He's gonna walk the entire continent that we have, walk or swim the entire oceans we have near us, just to come towards me and do bad things to me. I don't believe this. This is too much. Like, if you say that he's like, I don't know, if vision distance, and I see him, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm screwed. But like, this is just stupid. How does that even work?
delay, persisting and seeking and game-ending the viewer regardless of distance or interference, leaving either zero or minimal signs of the victim. Underground, different...
Wait. Let's do this without glasses. Let's do... Oh, shit. Let's do one video without glasses.
City or continent does not matter. He will track you down. This is the photo which led to his discovery.
Okay, he's pointing something... Oh, my God. Yeah, this shit's ass.
4 pixels. 4 damn pixels is what it took to enrage him. Covering its face has led to technology such as scramble. Despite lacking clear advanced intelligence, SCP-096 has shown emotion reactions and has even befriended a blind girl, sacrificing his life for her in the end. Even with his violent response...
Oh, that's cute. But still, what the fuck? Like, how does that even work?
To seeing his face and the broad threat of destruction, putting a trash bag over his head is well enough to fix the issue.
What if I wear sunglasses or googly eyes? Not googly eyes. Maybe something that proves to him that I can't kinda see him, or like maybe fake my blindness. Oh, like you're in. Okay, think about this right now. Okay, you see him, and he sees you, and you're gonna stay like this. Shit! I hope he doesn't see me. I hope he doesn't see that I actually have vision. Go away. You know what I mean? Seven? Nah.
SCP-682.
He should be placed higher for what he can do. Like, no matter the fact. Okay, I still have a sore throat, okay? No matter the fact is, no matter how far he is, he will get there. I don't know how fast this guy can travel, but you better watch your ass if you see his face in a video or a photo. He's gonna be after you.
SCP-682, known as the hard-to-destroy reptile, is one of the most dangerous anomalies in the SCP Foundation. I mean, look at its name. That should give you a clue already. It's classified as Keter due to its immense threat level and repeated, many escape attempts. This massive reptilian creature possesses incredible strength, intelligence, and regenerative abilities. Tremendous regeneration. This reptile has been reduced to the equivalent of a pork chop and still regenerated his entire body, making it nearly impossible to terminate. SCP-682 harbors an intense hatred for all life, making him...
I don't know, maybe throw him into lava? Have you thought about that? Or maybe shooting him out of space?
the ultimate hater, often describing humans as disgusting and every other negative word in the English dialect. He has been responsible for countless deaths during breaches. It can adapt to literally any threat, even altering its body, and is smart enough to strategize, manipulate, and exploit weaknesses, mental and physical. Despite its monstrous nature, SCP-682 has formed unlikely bonds with anomalies like SCP-053 and SCP-079. Yeah, not a duo you'd expect. Its appearance is crocodilian, with exposed bone and muscle due to constant acid immersion, which is where he usually stays like it's a bathtub, the Foundation's only semi-effective containment method.
Your delusions.
I think that should be placed on 3. Or maybe 2.
Laughable.
Hey, I guessed it.
SCP-106. SCP-106, also known as the Old Man, is a Keter class, horrific, disgusting anomaly. With supernatural powers and such a screwed-up personality, it makes these guys look like angels. With his decaying old body...
Nah, he looks like one of those skinwalkers you see on those videos. Oh my god! A skinwalker! A skinwalker! Oh my god!
Drenched with black, rusty, rotting skin
Yeah.
and sunken eyes, SCP-106 secretes mucus with a pungent, corrosive quality that dissolves everything with which he contacts, phasing through objects, detecting human presence, and fading away into his own pocket dimension, a hellish plane in which he game ends and toys with victims, controlling this dimension however he wants. This fellow was once a quiet soldier of World War I named Lawrence. His gruesome transformation occurred after a mysterious event.
Bro, this guy sounds like Zetsu, Black Zetsu from Naruto. Oh my god. But if he was way creepier than normally was written in Naruto.
In the trenches, when he became unaccountably jovial around the time of fatalities. Even though SCP-106 never speaks, he displays calculated brutality while stalking victims and hunting. Even in the game Containment Breach, he'd rather return back to his cell, which has a captured inmate for him, than attempt escaping. It's literally this scenario.
Prisoner choose bread over the key. If you know the answer, you're a philosopher. It's a metaphor for the fact that we often choose temporary...
Because bread tastes better than key.
I don't know, 3 or 2 again? I guessed it.
SCP-610. SCP-610, known as the Flesh That Hates, is yet another hater. Oh, also a Keter class anomaly, I suppose. It's one of the most grotesque and terrifying infections in the SCP Foundation universe. Originating in remote Russian townships, SCP-610 is a highly contagious disease that mutates human flesh into monstrous, fleshy abominations. The infection spreads through physical contact, rapidly transforming victims into grotesque forms with extra limbs, distorted features, and the ability to spread the infection by rooting into the environment. So these infected lads become aggressive and hostile, seeking out uninfected life to assimilate. The Foundation cannot directly observe SCP-610 due to its extreme hazard, relying instead on drones and remote systems to study the quarantine zones. These areas are under strict military lockdown. Explorations revealed underground tunnels, which were covered with infected flesh, leading to Operation Source Point to explore.
Nuke the whole place.
Entered the tunnel.
Nuke the damn place. Don't leave a single fucking atom in that place. Nuke the damn area.
And discovered they were inside a giant creature. Spoiler alert, they all died. SCP-610 is not just a disease, it is a biological nightmare with connections to Yaldabaoth, the practitioners of Sarkicism.
What the fuck is that?
Which I might cover someday down the line, because it's a whole other can of worms.
I don't know, maybe 3?
SCP-035. SCP-035, known as the Possessive Mask, is a highly big-brained and manipulative porcelain mask, which is somehow a Keter-class anomaly, which poses a psychological and existential threat to anyone who is near it. This cheap bastard is a white porcelain comedy mask that sometimes shifts to an expression of absolute horror, which alters every image of it. SCP-035 emits a powerful compulsion within 5 meters, which urges individuals in that range to wear it. Once worn, the mask completely takes over the host's body and mind, accessing their memories and using them as a puppet. SCP-035's corrosive black slop rapidly deteriorates the host's body, eventually game-ending it, after which the mask seeks a new victim. This twat loves to spill his slop all over the place, which destroys most materials, which makes it in a pain to contain permanently. It is cunning, persuasive, and obviously cruel, frequently driving people to madness or death through manipulation. With SCP-035 once being the court jester of the King of Alagata, and having personal ties to SCP-049, his history is long and complicated, which may explain his reason for being such an insufferable nuisance.
Why so anxious, Doc? Afraid of the exhibits? Getting too close,
I don't know. 6?
SCP-173. SCP-173, known as the sculpture or the peanut, is an
isn't that the one that when you look away it just moves? Like, not just look away, even when you blink. Isn't that one?
Extremely dangerous, most famous and first SCP. It's a Euclid-class anomaly which appears as a humanoid statue made of concrete and rebar, with traces of Krylon
what?
spray paint.
What? Take it back again?
Or the peanut is an extremely dangerous, most famous and first SCP. It's a Euclid-class anomaly which appears as a humanoid statue made of concrete and rebar, with traces of Krylon spray paint in this MS Paint type of pattern. Despite its inanimate presence, SCP-173 is animate and incredibly hostile. It can move at astonishing speeds, but only when not being observed. Once eye contact is broken, on sight, on camera, or anything, even by a blink, it rushes toward its target and game ends them by snapping the neck or strangulation. Because of this, containment protocols require at least 3 personnel to enter its chamber at a time, with 2 maintaining unbroken eye contact while the 3rd performs maintenance. His stupid statue's chamber often contains reddish-brown stains and piles of sludge, which is confirmed to be blood and feces, whose origin remains unknown. Not clear if it's his. SCP-173 emits scraping stone noises when unobserved, which hints at constant movement. Thankfully, there's only one of them to look after. Wait a minute.
No.
SCP-966. Oh god, it just keeps getting worse. SCP-966, nicknamed the Sleep Killers, are a group of predatory Keter-class anomalies that hunt by depriving their victims of sleep, and the reason...
Oh my god, it's even worse when it's just not one, it's multiple of them. And I'm not talking about this specific SCP, I'm talking about most of them. Almost every single one of them. So why does it have to be that most of them have or need to be more than one? It's already a disaster that you already have these. Why would you even want to have more of these? Holy disaster, bro.
Insomnia. These abominations are thin, hairless humanoids that only train their traps and claws, which are up to 20 centimeters long. SCP-966 are visible only under specific wavelengths, making them invisible to the naked eye. But yes, they can still harm you even when they're invisible to you. Although physically weak with hollow bones and little muscle mass, they are highly agile and silent. These bastards hunt alone or in pairs, targeting medium to large animals, including humans. They emit a mysterious wave that permanently disables the victim's ability to enter REM sleep. So maybe those nights you couldn't sleep, one of these morons was near you. SCP-966...
Nah, I'm gonna get my shotgun and start shooting like Muscle Man did. Editor, roll the clip.
Don't talk about my
amplifying stress through noises or hallucinations until the prey collapses, at which point they feast.
Feast mode activated.
Victims often suffer from extreme paranoia, rage, and vivid hallucinations before being game ended. So yeah, kids, wear your night vision goggles on before sleep.
Hell no.
SCP-3812. SCP-3812 is one of the most powerful and unstable entities in the entire SCP Foundation mythos. It's classified as Keter due to its reality-altering abilities and severe mental deterioration, being more unstable than insulting someone's ship on Discord. Formerly known as Sam Howell, a human who died in 1996, SCP-3812 reportedly rose from its grave and vanished, beginning its transformation into a nearly godlike being. Its immense power allows it to manipulate time, space, and narrative layers, reshaping reality on a multiversal scale. However, this power comes at the cost of its sanity. SCP-3812 suffers from an advanced form of schizophrenia caused by exposure to higher levels of narrative, beyond what a human mind can comprehend. It frequently alters the world around it, sometimes erasing people or events from existence without even being aware of what the hell he's doing. The Foundation genuinely cannot contain it, and instead monitors it from a distance, currently over the South Pacific, as SCP-3, 8, and 12 continues to ascend through realities.
Bro, just send him to space also.